All right. So the thinny. He goes, each character is $7.99. I'm assuming that's American. And you can buy them starting now. Alright. Because I am pretty sure, right? If we go to the purchasing page for Mortal Kombat 1, in fact, you guys can do this if you wish, right? Type into Google Mortal Kombat 1 purchase, go to the official website, and under their purchase section, it actually explicitly states, right, under all 4 options to buy, right? I'll take a screenshot. I'll take a screenshot. You know, I'm a generous god. Please tell me people understand that joke, right? I don't. You know, it's really sad when you have to explain to like young people jokes. That's what's sad, right? It's rather depressing because then you lose the punchline and nobody gets it, right? What's the matter with people? Anyway, hang on. So here's I'm gonna load up the picture. Right, hang on, let me load it up. And then I'm gonna show you like in game what it looks like, right? So here's the picture of the official website. You can go check it out yourself to clarify. Right. See that thing down the bottom? Right? See over there? Right? Kombat Pack 2 will not be sold separately. Right? Now, to be fair, it doesn't state anywhere that, the characters will be sold separately. It just says Kombat Pack 2 will not be available separately, right? And up until that point, we're like, well, what happens? You know what I mean? Like what's actually the go, right? Because what if you just wanted one character? What if you didn't give a crap about, any of the other characters except for Noob Saibot, right? So they must have been listening, right? Which is why I think he made this post here. We'll check the comments in a sec, but just to show you, right? This is in game, right? And as we scroll down, you can see all the characters all sold separately. And look what we have here when we highlight these ones, right? There's an option to purchase it. Yet when I did it, right, the page doesn't work. It takes you to a Steam page that doesn't actually give you an option to buy it, right? Not even to buy, I think the expansion, right? I think it bugged out. This is on PC, right? So, I mean, look, this is the other. What are they doing? Like, they don't want to sell the Kombat Pack separately, right? They don't want to sell it separately. And then, obviously they're probably paying attention to outcry from that. It's like, well, what if people don't care about the story? They don't care about anything. They just want their favorite character to use. Obviously, it's not them. It's definitely Noob, right? And then they do this. This person says, doesn't show up on PlayStation Store, but on Steam it does. If I link both account and buy Noob on Steam, would he be available on PlayStation? No. Where'd you get that info? In the store, you can buy them. So yeah. So just as I just showed you, it actually gives the option to purchase them separately. But for whatever reason, the page is not working. Like it's really strange, right? Here's where I drop the hammer. You fucking clowns, right, over at NetherRealm. Yet again, just like with the previous video, talking about the pre-order skins, right? You push this, you know, marketing narrative, you know, can't buy it separately, you know, which indicates, because you also aren't going to come out and go, by the way, you can buy them, sorry, you can't buy the Combat Pack 2 separately. You're not going to come out and say you can buy the characters separately, because then that will completely negate that, right? You are pushing the only narrative, and that you have got to buy this and this alone, right? That's the only thing you can do, because Combat Pack is technically, generally, just the characters, right? That's generally what a Combat Pack is. There was no, I think Aftermath was different, because Aftermath was like came in with, I think, additional story, did it not? I can't remember, I don't give a fuck either. But anyway, so this is the problem, is that everyone's like, well, we can't get these characters any other way. You've clearly stated that there's not going to be a Combat Pack 2 indicative of just being the characters separated from the story. So if you don't care about the story, but you want the characters, there's no Combat Pack 2 just for that. So the Combat Pack 2 is baked in with the story, which means that you've got to buy the whole expansion in order to get all of it, if you want all of it. They're not going to come out and say, well, you can buy the characters separately, because that would just completely undercut that. Because everyone would just be like, oh, okay, I'll just wait and spend like $8 or $10. Right? So, and then we got down here, apparently not on Epic Game Store, but no one gives a fuck about that stupid store, man. Right? Bloody 10-cent owned piece of shit anyway. That it is. Ice Cream says, really interesting since the FAQ was updated twice. Breakdown of communication, or they changed their minds. Well, I think what's happened is that they were waiting until launch. Right? So everyone just ran out and got it, because per their marketing indicated that there was no other way to get this stuff. And then on launch day, they're like, okay, well, yeah. I wonder if anyone will notice that tab over there. No? No. Don't say it. Don't let them know. Right? That's what they did. Right? Like, they have no respect for the consumer. Right? Austin says, that's $49.94. The same price basically for Chaos Reigns. So if you get the expansion, the story is basically free. That's not really an argument, bro, considering the story. The story, because you're only really paying for the characters. Yes, we've got 3 characters immediately, and as like this is the crap part, right? And I've seen many people say this. If you want to have your stupid guest characters in your stupid ass game, make it 1 guest character per combat pack, right? I hated Freddy in MK9. That was one of the negatives of MK9. But at least it was just one of them, right? It was just one of the characters, right? Now, granted, if you're on PlayStation, you're Kratos, but that was kind of like a bonus. Like, everyone else didn't get Kratos, but it was one character out of that entire guest pack, like the combat pack. That was a guest character. And then you just went crazy in MK10. You thought, oh, that was a good idea. Let's just make it like 1,000 characters for guest characters. You know, I'm being facetious. Anyway, so they should just make it 1 guest character versus 3 or 4 or 5 Mortal Kombat characters. Because nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares, right? Stop with the guest characters completely, to be honest. There's a fucking enough. It's enough. It's over. Stop it. Right? When you got like Rooflemonger coming out and going, oh, you know, this is the thing that actually sells the game. Are you fucking stupid? Why sell a Mortal Kombat game? Why even call it that? If that's the case, just call it something else. Right? I'd happily pay that instead of $50. Yep. Yeah, people would just cherry pick the characters they want. In fact, people would probably prefer just to buy the 3 Mortal Kombat characters and be done with it. I'm still waiting for somebody to mod out the guest characters out of my character select screen. That's right, I said it. My character select screen. Alright. So they changed their minds. They said the characters weren't going to be for individual sale. That few years of support for the game ain't free. They getting that money by all means, especially since the Suicide Squad failed by Warner Brothers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, the Mortal Kombat fan base will probably be paying for all the sins of all the other games that they have absolutely royally messed up in relation to Warner Brothers and how they handle their IP. Right? Damn, I wish I knew this before buying a couple of days ago. I think this is for Steam only. Well, that makes it worse. Why should people on PC have the option to do it, but consoles doesn't? That's like grounds for riotous behavior right there, you know. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Right? They just hoodwink people. Okay? This is exactly what they do, and I just showed you that you have the option to buy them on the Steam version in the game, but for whatever strange reason, the page doesn't work. So even though it doesn't work to buy them, it shows you clearly there's a purchase option, which indicates that you don't even need to worry about buying the expansion itself. You could just wait until they're made available separately. Unreal banana peel. Anyway, catch you next time.